That was Peyton's house.
It's not Andrew's.
Well, Andrew's living in it now, but Peyton built it. He's renting it to him. What's up, guys? We're in Indianapolis, me and Jake. We are headed east to Pennsylvania. We're gonna hunt Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and maybe even Maryland with our buddy Josh Thrash. He's coming up from Mississippi. We're gonna meet him over there tonight. Should be in about 11 o'clock. Oh, and all these PA videos will be brought to you by OnX.
See you when we get there.
See you when we get there. You gotta swing in your friendly neighborhood Walmart. This is a classy Walmart. Boy, we don't have many of these back home. I don't know if we're fit to go to Walmart like this. We might be unwelcomed. Not in Pennsylvania yet. We're in West Virginia now, but we will be in PA in about an hour. We gotta stop and get raincoats. Because it's gonna rain.
Did you get those slippers here?
I think so. They were like $8. I mean, surely they want a camo reindeer here.
It's Walmart. It might surprise you.
I know, that's the hope.
That'll work good.
One of these clear emergency ponchos?
Yeah, you just put your camo on under it.
Oh, yeah.
It probably won't even glare in the sun, it doesn't look like, so that'd be good for us.
Yeah, right. Look at that guy. This looks like our only option. Couple of emergency ponchos it is. We're still about an hour from camp, guys. We're in West Virginia at a Walmart where I don't even know where, but it looks like it's going to rain for the foreseeable future. We might only have one clear day in the next 7. So things aren't looking real promising for PA and West Virginia. We're going to go and buy some water and a few other items, and then we got to go to camp and meet up with Thrash. We're still an hour away from camp, so got to head that way.
So you're going to go to Walmart and you're not going to take advantage of the entertainment you could get from the cashiers, possibly? You're just going to do self-checkout?
Yeah, I'm going to use these automated robots that are going to totally rule the world someday. Don't judge me. I'm in a hurry. That'd be his RV right there. Boy, old Thrash Man said he had a camper. I didn't know he had a bus. Gee, look at this thing. We're uptown again. There he is. What are you doing awake?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we did.
Good Lord. What did y'all not bring with you?
This is minor.
You probably got it in there if we don't have it.
We got it. We saw a couple gobblers on the way up, one in West Virginia not too far away.
Really?
So there is one, we know.
Looks like we might get a little wet in the morning.
Yeah. I don't know. We definitely gonna get some rain in the next 2 days, but Saturday looks good. So.
Mm-hmm. Let's brush the teeth and go to sleep. I know what time. I mean, we're gonna have to be getting up
In about 2 hours.
not much longer. It's about 5 in the morning, and we are currently in Pennsylvania, but we're gonna drive about 35 minutes and go to a public area over in West Virginia. That's kind of the plan on this trip. We're camped real close to the border down here, and you can't hunt on Sunday in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania season doesn't even open until this Saturday. So about half the time we're going to be hunting in West Virginia, and the other half the time we're going to be hunting in PA. Both states you can't hunt all day. You can only hunt half days. That's going to allow for a lot of napping and scouting in the afternoons, but Thrash has got a spot in mind, and he's the one with the tag this morning, so Jake and I are going to be running with him. Like 100% chance of rain this morning, but I'm hoping that it at least slows up a little bit and maybe gives us a couple hours without it the first thing. That may be just enough time to get on a bird down here. Y'all, we're hoping to help call one up for old Josh Thrash here this morning, because me and Jake owe him one from Mississippi last year.
I owe him one specifically. You're probably more likely to call him one up. I'll just film it.
What would it, if you got a bird in this state, what would that be for you, your count?
That'll be 27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go find one.
Let's do it.
Been pretty quiet so far this morning. We have heard a hunter though. I'm sure there's turkeys in here. It's just kind of rainy and damp. They may just be quiet this morning. So we're gonna put that camera away before it gets wet. If we see something cool, we'll whip it out. My emergency poncho.
Like that. I hope you didn't pay much for it. A garbage bag might have been cheaper.
Well, see, I got that. I got that Space Rain stuff. Pants. I lost my Space Rain jacket. So I got a $90 pair of rain pants and an 80-cent rain poncho. This is really revolutionary.
You and Jake start walking, we might be at the truck before he gets that on.
You can get this at an economical price point too. Yeah, the good thing is it's see-through, so you can just wear your favorite camouflage underneath it.
Hunting celebrities shouldn't wear stuff like that. Y'all ought to have something better than that. I'm disappointed.
Fortunately, we're not hunting celebrities.
It's probably cool and breathable though.
Yes, it is. You know, it's comfortable. You can wear it in all seasons.
It looks cool.
It's stylish.
He looks like one of those little old women that just got their hair done and trying to get out to the car in the rain.
Beautiful. You don't care.
Just right here in town. Down in there hanging out.
On Baker's Ridge Road for 2 miles.
Those are privet land birds there though. And
They might be city limits.
they're probably inside the city limits, and I don't think you can hunt them in here. But it is good to see a turkey in West Virginia. That's pretty sweet. We gotta go scouting PA now though, because all these states out here, Maryland, West Virginia, PA, all of them close at either noon or 1. So we're gonna be spending the afternoon scouting. Thrash and Ricky are over in West Virginia scouting. We're headed to PA to scout some other public lands to get ready for the Saturday opener.
Gobbler.
Oh yeah. Big old Tom.
That's just a Jake.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, y'all won't want to fool with him.
You're full of it.
Huh? No, he just had a little old cigar looking beard sticking out there like a half smoked cigar.
It does?
Yeah. Just trust me, AA Ron.
Hey, Ron, that's the best. The best.
Got it right there.
Tom right there.
Get him, Jake.
Yeah, it is.
We struck out in West Virginia earlier and came over to PA this afternoon, and we're just driving around doing some scouting right now, glassing fields and checking parking areas and stuff, just getting kind of familiar with the area. Like Tom was mentioning a minute ago, it's good to come out. Yep, there's a bird right there. There's a hen right there. It's good to come out beforehand in the daylight and at least kind of plot your entry and your exit out of these areas, especially because tomorrow's opening day and there's going to be people all over these woods. So we're going to be in here super early in the morning in the dark and going to have to navigate our way into the tops of some of these ridges before everybody else gets in there. But we're seeing turkeys.
Strutting right there.
Another one strutting, yeah.
Same one.
Probably that same one we seen a while ago that you filmed, Jake.
The two birds
A
strutting.
hen right there behind the house right there.
Oh yeah. We're gonna keep cruising around. We got some birds pinned right here though, behind us. And those turkeys were on private, but it's public right across the road and up on top of the hill. So giving us plenty of options. That way in case we strike out first thing in the morning, we can bounce to the next one and try to do something with them. Let's go in and get some tags quick. Not the easiest tag I've bought.
Yeah.
This is only, what'd you say, $101? $101 for a PA non-resident turkey license.
And you could buy an additional for how much?
You can buy an additional for $41. And they got lots and lots of public land, and well, we've seen lots of birds, so hoping to have a good hunt, but we're going to see a lot of hunters too. We got licenses. Now I got to go get my Zyrtec, and then we're going to go home and go to bed. And
You got enough Metamucil?
He's got to get his fingernail polished too while we're here.
do got to get Zyrtec because allergies are bad. It's a serious thing.
Drugs are bad too.
Right. So they keep saying.
We'll see y'all in the morning. We're going after the birds. It's going to be opening day here in PA. It's about 5 o'clock. We're starting to hike up this hill. We got a little ways yet. It's about 3/4 of a mile to the very top of this thing in the dark. This is the same area where we spotted a bunch of toms from the road last night. Now granted, they were on private land out in those fields. I'm assuming they worked up towards the top of some of these hollows to roost. The type of terrain that we're dealing with here up in PA, and to a certain extent down in West Virginia, is this sort of rolling hills with a good variation of timber and pasture ground. Lots of real good habitat for turkeys, lots of creeks and stuff that run through these hills, and you're usually better off getting way above the birds. We still got a few hundred yards yet before to the very cap of the ridge, so we better keep walking. I haven't gobbled but just a couple times. There was 2 different ones though. I can't tell if it's a hunter or a hen. I think it's a hunter. Oh, there's his truck. I didn't think there was a road right there. Apparently there is. Might have been why those birds shut up. Thought it sounded like a hunter calling. There's definitely 2 or 3 birds gobbling down in there. They didn't gobble very much. I would assume because that guy drove up in there at first light. He's over on the private land. That's not a wise move if you're trying to kill turkeys, to drive up underneath of them at first light. But you know, hopefully they're having fun.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I suppose. Turkey hunting. That's gonna do it for the first day in PA. Me and Jake got whipped pretty good. Ricky killed a bird, our buddy that's in camp with us. It sounds like Thrash didn't hear much. Wind today really killed us. That's the main thing you want when you go into a new area. The first day you want to be able to hear and mark as many turkeys as possible. And we did hear 2 off the limb, but then that guy drove up in there and he pretty much drove right underneath those turkeys. So there's birds around. I found a pile of feathers right here on this ridge 40 yards behind us right here. We're gonna head back to camp and regroup. We can't hunt PA tomorrow because it's Sunday, so be back in West Virginia. Let's go, Jacob. The rain finally quit. It's a little after 8 right now. We've been out here for a while. We've done some calling sparingly and haven't heard anything. but the woods are calm, and I don't think it's gonna rain at all the rest of the morning. So what we're gonna do now is go down through the timber here and get on one of these roadways and take about a 3-mile loop through a lot of these woods. Just calling, trying to strike something up. I don't know if I can get out by that rock or not. Where is the tome? We got like a 3-mile hike ahead of us, but we made it about 200 yards and struck up a hen. Just think about how much that hen was calling as she came in. Me and Thrash could not call enough for her to come in. A lot of people talk about overcalling. I think that's just a myth. When a turkey wants to call to another turkey, it will call a bunch. That hen was yelping and cutting like crazy. Super excited. She came in looking for us, but no gobblers. We're gonna head down the direction that she came from and see if we can strike one up. We just got through fooling with that hen y'all heard. Came down here and found where she was scratching. Nothing with her. We know there's a gobbler in the area, unless he got killed yesterday. And as much calling as we did and she did, I think it's probably wise to move on and see if we can find one that might want to talk. But she was just down here scratching around for acorns. Tons of acorns right in here.
That's fresh too.
Fresh, like
Fresh.
15, 20 minutes fresh.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes fresh. And you can see the difference between the fresh stuff and the old stuff.
That's a shame there. Wish we could have got to him a couple days sooner. We're gonna go try to roost some birds. Tomorrow we're finally gonna get a good morning, so ideally we'd like to roost some tonight. That's all public over there, and I was gonna try to figure out a way to get in there if we heard one gobble, but we got better spots to go look at.
That's enough for the let's go 2 times. We'll try to get more in the morning.
They were just easing back up the creek that way?
Yeah, but it looks like they might want to head this way up towards that top that we're on, but maybe we do want to try to keep them on that side, huh? More public.
When they decide to go to roost, you can't keep them anywhere. They'll fly right over you if they got a place in mind that they want to go. That's public over there too, but we probably better go back there and try to listen for those, huh?
Yeah, I'd say we could probably go.
Or should we go
somewhere else?
Go somewhere else and then go back there. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. They're not going very far. They were just pretty content in that bottom. We're gonna have to pull over and mark that on X here. Drop a pin there.
That's options right there, son. The public? All around them?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how you get in over there. I don't really know. They're gonna be up on that ridge though.
Oh, yeah. Right by those pines, seems like to me.
About halfway up the hill?
Yep.
Alright, well he's above the creek then. Should we drive down there closer to him? Well, you can go down in there a little bit closer and maybe get a better bearing on him. I know how you can get in there. I mean, he's all alone, I would assume, if he's answering hen calls right now like that. No, river's right there.
Guess you could cross that and need it probably anyway.
I just hit the call back up the road there, and we got a bird to gobble on this face, this big hillside across. And I was just calling from the blacktop up there, but I could hear that call echoing off that hill. And he answered me 3 or 4 times right across this river. And it's public on both sides, but I just wanted to get a gauge on how deep that creek was. We wouldn't access it from this side. We'd actually take a long road all the way around to get to where he's at. But he's in a good spot. Now we got to go try to roost those other birds that we saw a while ago. I don't know what it is, but it smells awful. I think it's like a dead possum or something. Man, I stepped right in it too. Dang it.
Dang it.
I want to go wash my boots off in the creek. Please. I still got some there. Oh man.
Rats.
It might be. You got too many options now.
Yeah, I mean, if one gobbles behind us, I know that's where you're gonna go. So
I don't know if that's true.
He could be across the river.
He's not across the river. He's right there.
Yeah, he is.
Let's flip sides of the road here, folks.
Yeah, he's just roosted right above it. And he's gonna pitch onto that ridge and we're gonna kill him. Or screw it up. He's right here.
100 yards in there. Right over the back, isn't he? Sounds like he got kind of a hollow gobble. I think it's a tom.
It is.
He's right on the backside of that thing. And that is it. That is just a pretty ridge in there. Because I walked in there the other day from the road after we spotted that hen. The thing is, y'all come over here, I'll show you this. I don't know if Jake can zoom in here or not. We've had so much rain, this whole bottom is flooded. And as you can tell, we're right next to the highway. Actually have a lot of success everywhere we go real close to highways. Birds just seem more comfortable around highways than they do even dirt and gravel roads.
Well, a lot of people don't like hunting next to roads and you can't hear birds gobble.
Right, they can't hear birds gobble, and nobody ever stops on the highway. Everybody's always flying by so fast that a turkey doesn't even figure out what's going on. On those gravel and dirt roads, though, people are constantly driving by them real slow and looking at them and stuff, and they get popping gravel, yeah. They get leery of that. But we've had so much rain lately, this bottom is flooded. The thing has got railroad tracks on the other side of him. And I walked in those woods the other day, and they are pretty in there. We watched a hen go right down in there. That would have been 2 days ago, right?
Yep.
Or yesterday.
Saturday.
Yesterday, I guess. Man, he's in a good spot right there. Real good spot. You can kind of see these trees up there. That's the spine of that ridge, and it runs right down there to where he's roosted at. He's right on the edge of public, but I would expect him to fly down in there and then come up onto that nice open ridge. And I've done seen a hen coming from that direction, so us calling up there wouldn't be unnatural to him. It's about 360 feet. It's about 100 yards in there to the cap of that ridge, and I believe that's where those big trees are at. We just heard that bird gobble down in there, and since we've never been in these woods before and we're going to be coming in the dark, I'm walking down in, 10, 15 yards into the woods, and I'm checking to see where it opens up in there, because a lot of this is real thick. I'd say that's why that bird's in there. Nobody would expect him to be right there. When you drive by here, it's all thick. But it opens up on that little flat ridge, because I can see the tops of the oak trees in there. We'll see you right back here in the morning. We're going to go back to camp. We got 5, 6 different groups of birds roosted, all of them on public.
Different spots?
Yeah, every spot we stopped.
Did you call or you just
Yeah. No, I called. And I out-hooted once we got closer to dark. There's lots of turkeys. We got them all roosted, and it sounds like everybody's going to be in good shape in the morning.
And we're singing happy birthday tomorrow morning.
Hopefully somebody kills a turkey tomorrow.
And we're singing happy birthday tomorrow morning.
Hey.
And we're singing happy birthday tomorrow morning.
Oh man, Aaron.
Oh man,
Oh, there you
run.
67?
I feel like it. We'll see y'all tomorrow.